Hi there, welcome to my new video. Today I'll explain why you shouldn't use automation or workflow section in GoHighLevel to set up your meta conversion API. I have seen that people use a workflow like this to set up their meta conversion API. So for example, they just use a trigger. So let's say when the order is submitted, then I want to fire a meta conversion API with the purchase event like this, and then we can also assign the custom mapping. We can assign the meta add click id here as well. So if you are using this type of workflow to set up your meta conversion API, this is actually not the thing that we do for online conversion tracking. First of all, you need to understand that here in your metapixel two things work. One is online conversion tracking and another one is offline conversion tracking. Online conversion tracking is web type of thing. I mean, whatever is happening on your website, if people are submitting the form, booking the schedule, or making any purchase, all these things are the web type of things or online conversion tracking. But whenever you are sending any data from your CRM, then we use the offline or CRM type of data source for your metapixel. Now this workflow or automation section, these type of sections are fully built for the offline conversion tracking purposes. So you are actually sending the data from your CRM, not from your website. The same thing works here in Zapier. So whenever we set up a Zap here in Zapier, we do the same thing. We just send the same, like let's say the pipeline stages changes or order created things to our meta conversions as an offline conversion. And during that time, we actually also add the click ID or email or whatever we have. So this workflow or automation section hasn't been built for the online conversion tracking purposes. So if you just add a metapixel code to your thank you page to track the lead, schedule, or purchase, and then you are coming back to this section to set up your meta conversion API, and you are relaxing that you have set it up both of them properly, you are in the wrong world, because this section hasn't been used for the online conversion. It has been used properly for the offline conversion. I never use this section for the online conversion. I actually consider this a good helpful connection for the offline conversion if I want to send any funnel stage events that is happening on my pipeline. So I can send them, but I do not consider them for my online conversion tracking. Additionally, this connection doesn't have any option to send the customer information parameters. So whenever doing you are doing this conversion connection, you will be saying a low event match quality score in your meta event manager. Alongside that, this connection doesn't have any option to send the event ID. If you know how metapixel and conversion API works for the deduplication, you need to know that you have to send the same event ID for proper deduplication. Otherwise, Meta can track both metapixel and conversion API events, and it can show the duplicate data. Now, whenever you are adding a metapixel code to your GoHighLevel thank you page, there is you cannot actually add any event ID that can change based on the events. And here in this conversion API section, you do not have any field to add the event ID. So that's why it's actually not an ideal setup. If you do your setup like this, then after a few days you'll be able to see your there is no deduplication rate. Deduplication rate will be low. Your event match quality score will be low, and you will be just mixing up a online conversion tracking with a offline conversion tracking. So I always recommend that you use a connection, for example, Google Tag Manager, to set up both your metapixel and conversion API for your online conversion tracking purposes. Alongside that, if you want, you can also use the meta conversion API gateway that also works properly with the default metapixel connection. So this type of solutions you can consider, but do not consider this meta conversion API tracking connection for the online conversion tracking purposes. Just use it for your offline conversion tracking. So that's all about today's video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share and subscribe my channel. Thanks.